Hello again. I'm Dr. Nunez with Living Health. This is a series of videos on lifestyle medicine, how the choices you make and how you live your life day to day impact your health and well-being. These are choices that are up to you, that you have control of. So if you like these kinds of videos, you can press the thumbs up, press the subscribe, and press the little bell so you can be notified of future videos. Today, I wanted to speak more about performance in professional athletes and how it is impacted by the lifestyle they choose. This last weekend, we just saw the French Open final, where on the men's side, Novak Djokovic won again the French Open. He's 34 years old and he defeated a 22-year-old in a 5-set match. It's a remarkable achievement. He's the #1 tennis player in the world and he maintains a plant-based diet. Now, I've spoken of nutrition on several occasions in other videos and you could look those up. And I'm going to link to a video below where you could see an interview with Djokovic, and he speaks about his diet and his regimen. Now, what is a plant-based diet is the theme of the previous video I put up. And I did want to expand on that. Some people think, well, it's just a vegan diet. Well, in many respects, it is a kind of vegan diet, right? But there are some little differences that do exist. And a plant-based diet doesn't necessarily mean that you are strictly vegan and avoid all other animal-based foods, although the inclination is to go in that direction. And the other thing is that in a plant-based diet, you do try to restrict somewhat your exposure to, you're consuming oils, even though they may be plant-based, and your consumption of refined grains, even those are also plant-based, which, by the way, is another area where sometimes vegans run into issues with weight management, is if they're overemphasizing refined grains, like in pastas or rices that are white rice, and things like that, or refined sugar is a sweetener, which is also a plant-based product, a vegan product. That could lead to weight issues, and it could lead to other health issues as well if they're too heavy on that. So in a plant-based regime, what you're trying to emphasize is your leafy vegetables. You can consume tubers. You try not to process them so much. And you do consume grains and nuts, although not in large amounts. And the grains you try to consume are going to be whole grains, so unrefined grains. You want to pursue things that have fiber, and so fiber comes from the plant world. If you're eating flesh, animal flesh, you're not going to get any fiber at all. And in the developed world, what people struggle with in achieving is the recommended daily allowance of fiber. So as you go more towards the plant-based world, you're going to naturally consume more fiber in your diet. And you'll also avoid some things that may be difficult to digest or that challenge you more. And if you look at Novak Djokovic's diet, he tries to also limit his refined wheat products and gluten. He eliminates dairy, and he is consuming much more salad, as he describes himself, which can be a healthier pursuit. Now, if you don't really like the idea of having to go vegan or something like that, you can gradually step in and introduce simply more fruits and vegetables into your routine. You could start by targeting just 5 portions a day of fruits and veggies. And what I tell people also on the fruit end of the things is to try to not process your fruits. In other words, don't juice your fruit and just drink a filtered juice or something like that. It's much better to eat your orange than squeeze it and drink the juice. It's better to eat an apple than to crush it, filter it, and drink the juice. when you're processing it in that way, all you're doing is really concentrating the sugar that's already in the fruit naturally, and you're limiting the fiber from the fruit. So what you really want to achieve is more of an end where you are consuming these things as unrefined as possible. Now you can prepare them. You can enjoy different preparations, as in a salad, or the other way to do it is you can do it in a smoothie. And I suggest you make your own smoothies. Too many of these commercial smoothies out there, they add juices or things that have sugar in them to give them flavor. And when you look at the caloric load that you take when you go to sometimes you go to a commercial smoothie producer, you see that there are a large number of calories that are coming in, and they're coming in from sugars. They may be natural sugars, but they are still sugars. So when you make your smoothie at home, I would suggest you be heavy on the vegetables. You could do things like spinach, celery, carrot as your base, or kale, broccoli, carrots, and things like this, and then flavor that with some berries. Sometimes you can just buy frozen berries even, if they aren't available fresh, and the berries add some flavor, and you could add maybe some lime, and sometimes that will change the flavor too. And you can blend that up, and you can sometimes get a lot of portions of your fruits and veggies that way without taking in a huge caloric load. And it is an easier way for sometimes somebody that isn't used to eating a lot of salads or eating a lot of fruits and vegetables to start to introduce it into their diet. It's a good way to start your day in the morning, to make one of these fresh, natural smoothies. I do recommend that when you try to do this, that you use organic produce whenever available, or if it's available to you, and that you're careful that these things are clean. Since these things are raw, your produce is raw, you want to be careful that you've cleaned them thoroughly, or you buy those triple washed packages. Since it's not cooked, you want to make sure that there aren't any bacteria sitting on it from harvest or from the processing when they package these things. But anyway, I did want to leave you with the fact that you see these professional athletes performing at top level. The #1 tennis player in the world is on a plant-based regime, and he can perform at that level and defeat even much younger professionals in 5-set matches, outlasting them. So that is a remarkable achievement, and maybe it's not all because of his plant-based regime, but I'm sure, and he will tell you himself, that he thinks the plant-based regime has helped him perform and grow and continue to win Grand Slam titles. So that's a very big positive. Again, this is all about lifestyle medicine, choosing a healthier lifestyle for yourself, and that's what he's done. And when you see an interview with him, he describes it not just as a diet routine, but as a choice in the lifestyle he's making. So it is possible, folks. Do your research. I've linked to the video. I have a series of other videos online. There are links down in the description below that take you to other sites. And talk to your healthcare providers, talk to your physicians about this, and discuss it with them. And you can see you have a lot of control over your health. The choices you make every day, be it in nutrition, and how you manage your stress and your sleep habits, what you take into your body, how you relate to other individuals in your society, all impact. These are all areas of lifestyle. These are all things that impact your health and your well-being. So again, if you like these kinds of videos, press the thumbs up, press the subscribe button, press the little bell so you can be notified of future videos. And until next time, I'm Dr. Nunez with Living Health. Bye-bye.